Battlefield 6 Open Beta has landed, and it's a storm of chaos, coordination, and pure spectacle. Over the past few days, I've jumped into firefights, piloted vehicles, revived teammates under heavy fire, and yes, I've seen the respawn screen far more times than I like to admit. But every one of those moments has given me a clearer picture of what this game gets right, and what still needs work, and whether it can stand shoulder to shoulder with the very best entries in the series. In this review, I'm going to walk you through my full experience with the Battlefield 6, breaking down the gunplay, map design, vehicles, teamwork systems, and performance before giving you my honest verdict on whether you should be excited for the launch day or take a wait-and-see approach. Right away, the gunplay feels like a strong return to form. Time to Kill hits that satisfying sweet spot fast enough to reward decisive action, but not so fast that you have zero chance to react when caught off guard. Each weapon type has a distinct rhythm. Rifles and LMGs demand controlled bursts to keep recoil in check, while SMGs excel in aggressive pushes, but lose effectiveness beyond mid-range. Suppression makes a comeback here, softening your aim under sustained fire without feeling like an artificial handicap. It's enough to make you think twice before charging a machine gun nest, but it doesn't take you out of the fight entirely. Hit detection in my sessions was mostly consistent, with the occasional questionable miss at extreme ranges, but it's likely a mix of beta netcode and my own shaky aim. Close quarters fights feel snappy and lethal, while long-range duels demand patience and good positioning. If you are a Battlefield 4 veteran, you're going to feel an immediate sense of déjà vu, and I mean that in the best way possible. The pacing of firefights, the importance of vehicles in shifting the momentum of a match, and the balance between infantry skirmishes and long-range suppression all echo BF4's golden era. Of course, BF6 isn't just a carbon copy. Movement is more responsive, weapon handling has been refined, and environmental detail is more immersive than anything we saw in 2013. But that same combined arms energy, the chaos of tanks, infantry, and aircraft all colliding on an objective, is very much alive here. The beta maps offer a satisfying variety of engagement ranges. You'll get long sightlines for snipers and LMG gunners, tight urban corridors for shotguns and SMGs, and plenty of vertical elements that make controlling high ground both powerful and risky. Objectives are positioned to create natural choke points and multi-angle attacks. That means a good squad can pull off creative flanks, but poorly coordinated pushes can quickly turn into meat grinders. The key difference between success and constant respawns is using the environment intelligently. Smoke grenades, cover placement, and vehicle support make all the difference when trying to break a dug-in defense. Vehicles are once again a defining factor in BF6 flow. A single well-supported tank can anchor an entire push, forcing defenders out of cover and creating space for infantry to advance. Air vehicles have a strong presence, especially in skilled hands, but they're not unstoppable. Anti-air emplacements and portable launchers keep pilots honest. The transports are more than just taxis this time. A coordinated squad dropping from a transport behind enemy lines can flip the momentum of a match almost instantly. And that's the magic of Battlefield. Those predictable moments where teamwork and timing completely change the flow of the fight. Team play isn't just encouraged here, it's rewarded. The ping system is intuitive, allowing quick callouts without breaking immersion. Revives are fast and satisfying, often saving entire pushes from collapse, and support roles genuinely matter. Ammo and med crates keep squads in the fight far longer than they could otherwise manage, and the well-placed support player can be the difference between holding a point or losing it under pressure. Having played this on my PS5 and PC, performance during the beta was generally solid, holding 60 frames in most engagements. The only noticeable drops came during heavy particle effects. Think multiple explosions layered with smoke in tight spaces. These dips didn't ruin the flow of the play, but they were noticeable. If you are aiming for smoother performance, lowering volumetric effects, shadows and ambient occlusion will give you the biggest gains without cutting visual fidelity. Network stability was also better than expected, only a few brief moments of rubber banding, which is a good sign for a large-scale beta. The strengths are clear: satisfying gunplay, maps that cater to multiple playstyles, vehicles that feel powerful but balanced, and team play systems that encourage coordination without locking out solo players. The weaknesses? Occasional performance dips, some overly punishing open ground objectives, and the usual beta-era weapon imbalance where a handful of guns dominate until tuning catches up. None of those are deal breakers, but they're worth watching out as launch approaches. Battlefield 6 Open Beta has convinced me of one thing: the series hasn't forgotten how to deliver those unforgettable large-scale moments. It's not perfect yet, but the foundation feels strong. The blend of infantry tactics, vehicle warfare, and environmental chaos captures what made Battlefield special in the first place. If DICE can smooth out the rough edges, we might just be looking at the best Battlefield since BF4. But that's just my take. I want to hear yours. Have you played the beta yet? And if so, does it feel like a return to form for the franchise? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe here on GamesOracle for my full Battlefield 6 review coming up next.